Hi, everybody in Facebook land. Hopefully, this is getting through live. My name is Jennifer, and we're from the Profitable Agent here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Realtors, be sure to listen up because this one is for you. I want to talk today about the three biggest money mistakes I see realtors making all the time. So, just so you know who I am and know that I can actually talk about what I talk about, I am, again, Jennifer. I have been a bookkeeper for over, oh my gosh, 20 years. I feel like I'm really aging myself there. And I've been a certified coach for the last 5 years. So I'm certified in the Profit First methodology, as well as the 100 Days to Peak Performance program. And so here we are really happy to talk about these programs because we see what a difference it makes to all of our clients. And so I can't wait to really discuss what these big money mistakes are. So how can you actually fix these big money mistakes? That's the big question, right? What action can we take? Small action steps can we take to make a difference 100 days from now? I think that's a great question. So if you've ever felt like you're working hard, closing deals, but you still don't have any money to show for it, stick with me. Most realtors don't have an income problem. They actually have a money management problem. So let's get to fix that today. Mistake number one that I see realtors making all the time is spending their commission like a paycheck. The moment a commission check hits their bank account, it feels like the green light to spend. But commission is actually revenue and not a paycheck. So we want to leave some of that money in our actual bank accounts and in our business because we need to treat it like a business. So 1 month you feel rich, you're eating on steak and lobster and going out and maybe getting a new car. I've met quite a few agents that will get a decent commission check and go out and buy a Tesla. But the next month they're eating ramen noodles or they're eating Kraft dinner because it's this consistent feast and famine cycle, especially what we're seeing in 2024 and 2025. I'm sure you could probably put a comment, below and let us know really what you're experiencing as a realtor in 2025, because I bet this really rings true for a lot of people that we talk to. So, once you're going to feel rich and then broke the next, right? So what's the fix here? Well, separate your business and personal finances. You actually have to treat your real estate business like the business it is. So you need to pay yourself a consistent amount, even if it's small, but the consistency is actually what creates stability. So I would recommend, if you've ever heard of Profit First, we talk about regular allocations. So what that means is literally logging onto your bank account on a regular basis and transferring money from your one checking account you probably have into multiple different accounts. So what our suggestion is for that, again, separating your personal and business finances really, really helps. Again, it helps with any auditing that you have with CRA. It also helps make sure that you have a clear understanding of where your money is going when it actually comes in and where it's going so fast. So money mistake number two is that you guys, realtors love to ignore their taxes until it's too late. Nothing kills momentum faster than a CRA bill you weren't ready for. Taxes are not a surprise, but most agents actually treat them like they are, whether it's HST or corporate tax if you're a PREC here in Ontario, or maybe an actual corporation in another province. Whether you have to pay your HST or your taxes quarterly or annually, it always seems like it's a surprise. And so instead of stressing out and having to take money from a line of credit or a credit card, what's the fix here? Well, create a separate tax account, and all you have to do is make this a savings account. And in your bank settings, you can actually rename the account. So instead of just having it whatever the bank number is, make sure that you actually call it tax account. And all you need to do to start is to start with a small percentage. If you can even take 10% of your current cash that's in your bank account and move that over to your tax account, and then every time you get a commission check, actually take 10% of that and move that into your tax account on a regular basis, that will actually help start building a cushion. Imagine how it's going to feel when you have the actual money to pay CRA with the money already saved in your bank account. So there's no stress about, oh my God, I need to pull from a line of credit or pull from a credit card. and incur all this additional interest in order to pay CRA. Or in the worst case scenario, which I've seen a lot, agents just won't file their taxes at all. They will sit there and not file them for 3 and 4, maybe even 5 years at a time, because they know that they're going to owe CRA, whether it's HST, personal tax, corporate tax, and they are just not ready to deal with that yet. And so if you can start with something small like that 10% in a tax account, that will really help you change that mindset and recognize that you are really working hard to operate your business like a business. So mistake number 3 is no profit plan. Like, what is profit? Normally profit is, if you look at the old accounting equation, profit is your sales minus expenses equals profit. And usually when I'm going through those with a client, there's usually some kind of money left over. And they're like, great, my profit statement says I have this, but I don't have the cash with that in my bank account. The answer is because it's already spent somewhere else. And so the more that you can get intentional and actually save profit and take profit right off the top. So flipping that old accounting equation and going sales minus profit equals expenses. You start to learn to live within your means a little bit more, and your money really goes further. So realtors often focus only on closing the next deal, not on actually building wealth. If your business isn't paying you and creating reserves, you're on the hamster wheel or the roller coaster, whatever you want to call it. But it's time to get off that roller coaster or that hamster wheel, right? And start living for not only today, but for tomorrow and into our future as well. Instead of hustling and having no savings and being burnt out and never even thinking about retirement, because, oh my gosh, like, most realtors don't think about retirement because, or if they do think about retirement, they often will think, oh my goodness, like, I can't possibly retire. I still will have to work when I'm 75 because I've never bothered to put money aside. Let's change the mindset on that today. Again, if you're always hustling and have no savings and are burnt out, this fix is for you. So start with another bank account. This is, again, a savings account, and call it profit. If you can move 1% of every commission check on a regular basis, again, the same time that you would move the money into your tax account, it will really help change your mindset around this. It sounds small, but it builds the habit of paying your business first, which is so important. So again, here are the 3 big money mistakes that I see happening all the times. Realtors treat their commission like a paycheck. They ignore the taxes, and then they have no actual profit plan. The fixes are simple, but they only work if you put them into practice. Imagine yourself 100 days from now, your taxes are covered, you're paying yourself consistently, and you've actually got profit in the bank. That's not a dream. That's what happens when you build new money habits. If you want to stop the money stress and finally feel in control, join me at the 100 Days to Peak Performance program. Our next cohort starts on September 22nd, and I'll actually walk you through step by step in our guided 14-week program how to actually climb this mountain. If you are ready, drop a comment in the drop a comment below, and I will reach out to you in the DMs with our actual link where you can learn more about the program, as well as if you're interested in signing up, getting that the signing page. Also, for anyone that is interested, in the next 48 hours, so by Friday, September 12th, we are going to give away a free one-to-one kickoff call. We are actually going to help you plan out your 14 weeks or 100-day performance and make sure we really climb this mountain together. I thank you guys so much for attending today's call. I look forward to seeing you all again next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Have a profitable day.